Well, you want to talk about memories. This is Main Street, Dunbar, West Virginia. Well, it used to be Main Street. And I've been through Dunbar several times just driving, but I've never bothered to come down to the places I was at when I was a kid. That's obviously a brand new library. That building with the shiny white kind of front was a drugstore or actually record store, or maybe the other was a record store back when they had records. And then the building across the street there, that's the new city hall. And across from it with that do not enter sign, there's a bank that used to be a Dairy Queen. That was the hangout spot for everybody. Frankly, I don't remember what all was here. Just stores. It was all connected, you know, like the old style cities. So this is all new. And so is this brick, original road. Long since buried. There might be part of it down here. But, it feels really odd to come to a place I haven't been in 50 years. I mean, they're right here, right under these skies. Down here was a Benjamin Franklin store. Let's see if I can remember which one it was. This, of course, is all new. Wow, so is that on the left? That was where the barber shop was. And also, let's see if I can see down the alley far enough. Man, it's all gone. Wow. There was a pool right past that stop sign, was the back door to a pool hall called Jigs. Jigs had 7 tables, didn't serve alcohol, so anybody could come in there. It was 10 cents a game. And he had a guy there that would rack, his name was Leroy. This, I believe, is where it says Dunbar Mark, was Ben Frank. I actually do not remember that, but you know, some of the places I'm going that I haven't been for many years, that I can't recall any memory about, I'll suddenly have a sense of familiarity about it. Twice it happened just driving over here. I actually knew or sensed or whatever where I was in a particular place in Route 60, knowing that around this next bend was the bridge, and it just was like an impression I got, and sure enough, there it was. So the memory's there, and I just can't, because I don't know anybody that can recall every single frame of every memory they have. It's not significant particularly. Now down here, about where that tree is another game room. It opened later. Jigs closed. A lot of stuff went on Jigs, illegal things, and I was only 13 when I went in there. 12, 13. Shoot pool. So anyway, they closed it. This was the bowling alley. 25 cents a game. Oh, let's see if I can do it. Dunbar Lanes. You can barely make that out. Dunbar Lanes. Wow, cool. The brick sure looks newer than back then, but of course it's not Dunbar Lanes anymore. It's Scooby's. Whatever the hell Scooby's is. I don't like the sound of that. Too many adult businesses in West Virginia that I've noticed in my driving around. I mean, just not a few. That doesn't look familiar. But let's see. Yeah, that bill. Yeah, it's still there. Wow, this is cool. But you see them. Adult video this. Gina's Lounge. Southern Delight. All kinds of. This is weird. And there's a lot of them. There's a lot of whatever you want to call them. Sex clubs. But oh boy, right here in this street, right here where I'm standing, man, I met a girl right here. I mean, literally right here. Of course, back then, this was two-way, and all this curves, these trees, it wasn't there. And you parked right here. You parked like this. Yeah, I met her. She was in her car, and I was standing back here. I was back visiting. I was 19. And she got, every time I look over, she was looking at me, and she'd run her eyes up and down me, and I was like, anyway. Let's see. This was the game room. It's actually very big. Yeah, I won't be able to see anything in there. It's real big. It goes way back in there. 2 floors. We never went upstairs, though. Oh, man. And fights were around back, and there are quite a few. West Virginia folks, man, you know, I don't know if they're much different from other people, but yeah, pretty scrappy, especially if get alcohol. Get to an argument over something stupid. A friend of mine used to live where it says Dunbar Printing Company, where that yellow. It's gone where he lived. Where that yellow thing is, there was a 2-story wooden apartment building, I guess you call it. And right there where that parking lot is, to the right there, this was the end of the school football field. It wasn't the official field where they play games, but now, as you can see, I think they have an entire, well, they do. They have an entirely new school. The school that I went to was directly ahead. It was 3 stories, single building. Okay, this is the this is the alley. This is where, of course, on this side there were things. It wasn't like wide open, but this is where the little scraps took place. It wasn't anything like major, but it was still I don't know, something that you would remember. You might remember a scrap or two, but all right, I'm gonna let it go. That was pretty fun.